Hi everyone, today I'm talking about my new stock that I've just bought. Now, if you watch my videos all the time, you probably know that I didn't really want to buy a new stock, but an opportunity comes up, I had to go buy it. I talked about this stock in my last video, Royal Caribbean Cruises. Now, I said that I didn't buy any more stocks. I was quite happy with the 4 stocks I've had, but this opportunity was so good that I just couldn't let it go. So, it's not a big position that I've been able to invest in, but it's just it's a little bit more than what my monster stock is. So it kind of takes my 4th position and monster drop down to my smallest position now. I talked about this previously in my last video, so if you want to see a bit more of the financial side of it, then go watch my last video and you'll be able to see financially why I like the stock. But a few things have happened. I'll probably just recap a little bit of why I did invest into it, and then kind of where I'm going with this stock. So, Royal Caribbean Cruises, really good company. As you know, I like my tech stocks. Behind my tech stocks, I am a big fan of leisure stocks. And at the moment, I don't really have a leisure company in my portfolio, so it was a good addition. As well as being a good addition, it's on a low dip, which I talked about in my last video. And as well as that, it pays a good dividend as well, which has been upped quite often. So those are really good reasons why I got into the stock. Kind of the hold wise, I'm kind of looking towards December time. I don't know if that's a little bit too optimistic, but I think this could be a hold to about December. I bought in at 111. I should have really, if I was going to buy the stock, I should have bought in the day before, and I should have bought in about 108ish, but I missed out just by a couple of dollars, but it doesn't really matter in the long term hold wise. And I'm kind of looking to hold this to about 140ish. So a nice upside there, $30 a share upside is what I'm looking at it. So I bought on the dip and I'm going to sell at 140. Now just a brief recap of why I invested into it. Low PE, really low PE. It's more of a value stock. This one, especially with the dividend and the low PE, it's definitely a value stock. But another reason why is that it's still growing. And I talked about this in the last video, the EPS growth is still near 10%, the revenue growth is still near 10%, which is still a good percentage to be having, so I'm happy with that. It's not kind of stuck at growing still, which is a really good thing. And the thing that just made me go, right, I'm getting in this stock, is the news that came out of it yesterday, which made this actually jump 5% on the day that I actually bought the stock, which is, I'm already up, which is great. They've just bought a 66.7% stake in another cruise company, which is called Silversea. So one of those where it's just controlling more of the market. It's also going to upgrade its revenue, its earnings per share, which is really good, and hopefully that might lead to another up dividend at some point. But I'm really happy with this purchase. There was another stock that I was considering, but I just saw this stock and I thought I'm going to have to get into it. I did consider actually selling my shares in Boeing and PayPal to actually purchase this stock, but I still think PayPal's got that little bit of room to grow, even though it's starting to run down a little bit. I think that PayPal will probably be my next stock that gets sold, and potentially that could be gone in the next month or two. Boeing, I think will struggle with the China trade wars and all that will go on at the moment, so that might not sell as soon. That might be towards December time. Microsoft, I really like Microsoft, and I always said that I'll hold that to December, so we'll see what happens there. And I think this is another one for December. Monster, not sure how long that would take. I'd like it to be gone in 2-3 months, but you never know what happens with that stock. So kind of all getting to the short ends of it now. There's not really a stock that I'm holding for a long term at the moment. I do have an idea which my stock will be that I'm going to pick up next for to replace Microsoft, which will need a dip, which I'll talk about in another video. I'm not revealing that one today. So that's the video for today, guys. My new stock. Give the video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video.